Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. I'm tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Feeling great, I feel alright. In my
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the visiting sideline, the Eagles and their head coach. This side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Chargers. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're underway here in SoCal. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set. Let's go.
Man in motion here. On 3rd down, Herbert finds him on the crossing route. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna. I'ma do it better. Choosing. No regrets. I can't stop.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go from SoFi. Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Herbert from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that means third down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So first down from the 41.
Set. 380. Ready.
Running it with Hampton. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and second and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41.
Set.
Play action now for Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set. 21.
Back to the air, Herbert. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's He's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here.
Gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Chargers.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Play fake. Now Herbert to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Line.
Herbert now. Going with the screen to Hampton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Set. Delta. Set. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Escapes out to the left. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 73. Do on left.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
A.J. Brown. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Buying some time right. Looking right. And he finds it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. They go play fake with Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Receiver in motion, going left. First down, a run with Barkley. And this takes him down to the 10. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Working inside the red zone. On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has a big strike to Addison. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun gear to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Rose caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
Set. 380. You're out. 380. You're out. Go.
They'll run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Set. 380. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Justin Herbert with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Cade York to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and 3 now. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hurts on 1st down. He's got Devontae Smith. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to the air, Herbert. He's going to try another deep one here. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Open one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Lion. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Cade York to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
To number 86.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Called in left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They send a man in motion. On 4th down, Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Hurts yet again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Green out. 380. Green out. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete here to Hinton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set. Delta, stop.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Taken in by Addison, left side. He's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hey, ram. Set.
Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Set. Delta, set. Balin tight. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. He's looking deep once again. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
First and 10 now from the 46. They put a receiver in motion left. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Elliott connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No touch. No touch.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. No motion to tight end left. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to number 19. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down, they need 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
To kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Motion receiver left. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
It's Hurts once again. That's Harris on the right side. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Ray, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And again, here's Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down. Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they'll pitch it out to him. He's got it in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer.
This one's caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a third quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Chargers.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down from the 42.
Set.
Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 3.
On the pistol, it's Herbert.
49-yard line.
Brought in right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Complete to number 8.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
The third down give to Hampton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. Black 8. Ready.
First and 10, Herbert. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie us up 28-all.
Cade York to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Design keeper here for Hurts. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Trimmer.
On first down, Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So first and 10 now from the 30. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. interception ends that drive. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Hey, easy.
Throwing now, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
It's Hampton on second. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Offense up to the line fast.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the pistol, Hurts. And just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it deep downfield. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
They'll motion Smith left. Working now from the gun. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead.
Philadelphia.
A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one missed the mark. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Good, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Nike 18.
Here's the backup. First throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Forced out to him. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are in the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Hurts to throw. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A.
Third down.
Eagles approaching win number 7 on the year. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making a 3-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
49, Chargers 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Chargers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, and quick there. And they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready,
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Dropping back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
We've set it down from 37.
Great, set. Anyway,
They're going to pass it here. That's Harris on the right side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Keeping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 33-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's caught left side by Harris. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 10.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Trimmer.
Got his man. That's Brown again. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Get him. 19, Tiger.
They'll go left side with Hampton. No one's around him. He's got space. He's at the 30. The 10. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.